7 Anti-Spiritual Habits You Must Avoid, Dolores Cannon. Imagine those days when you feel disconnected, as if something is blocking your inner peace without you being able to understand it. It's like an invisible force keeping you away from your usual spiritual harmony. Today, we delve into a topic that could shed light on this mysterious feeling, the anti-spiritual traps and mindsets that may be hindering our spiritual growth. Have you ever felt this way? Identifying and understanding these traps is not just a journey of discovery. It is a crucial step towards unlocking higher consciousness. Imagine freeing yourself from layers to discover the essence of your spiritual potential, shedding these invisible obstacles. Join us as we explore these traps together and perhaps discover the keys to unlocking even deeper levels of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. The first spiritual trap: spiritual bypassing. Spiritual bypassing is a phenomenon where spirituality is misused as a mechanism to avoid addressing emotional or psychological issues. This often manifests through adopting spiritual beliefs or practices that, instead of fostering genuine healing, are used to hide or evade internal conflicts and unresolved traumas. For example, people may use phrases like "everything happens for a reason" as a general explanation to dismiss or minimize their emotional pain and suffering, without doing the necessary introspective work to understand or resolve the underlying issues. This approach creates an illusion of enlightenment or spiritual progress by projecting a sense of inner peace and understanding that conceals deeper unaddressed wounds. It is a facade that can be deceiving, not only to the individual but also to those around them, presenting an image of spiritual achievement that is not rooted in genuine emotional and psychological well-being. Dolores Cannon, through her innovative work in past life regression and healing, emphasized the critical importance of facing these deep-seated emotional and psychological issues for authentic spiritual growth. Cannon's teachings suggest that many of these unresolved issues may originate from past life experiences that carry forward into our current existence, influencing our behaviors, relationships, and spiritual journey in profound ways. She advocated for the use of regression therapy as a means to access, confront, and heal these past traumas, facilitating a genuine healing process that is essential for true awakening and spiritual development. By incorporating Dolores Cannon's ideas, it becomes clear that confronting and healing these emotional and psychological wounds is paramount for authentic spiritual growth. Rather than bypassing these challenges with superficial spiritual practices, individuals are encouraged to deeply engage with their inner selves, perhaps even exploring past life regressions, if guided, to uncover and heal the roots of their current issues. This approach aligns with Cannon's teachings on the need for holistic healing, addressing the mind, body, and spirit as interconnected facets of the self that must be nurtured and healed for true spiritual awakening. The second spiritual trap: attachment to outcomes. Obsessively fixating on specific spiritual goals can hinder the true essence of spiritual practice. This attachment to outcomes, such as achieving enlightenment or mastering certain abilities, can create a sense of frustration and impede the natural flow of spiritual growth. The spiritual journey is not linear. It is filled with unexpected twists and lessons that are essential for personal evolution. Dolores Cannon's extensive research and teachings highlight the unpredictable nature of spiritual growth and the importance of embracing this journey with an open heart. She noted that each individual's path is unique, shaped by their past experiences, karma, and the lessons their soul needs to learn. By overly focusing on a predetermined goal, one may miss out on profound lessons and experiences that arise along the way. Cannon advocated for a holistic approach to spirituality, one that recognizes the individual's own journey as the goal. This perspective fosters a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the growth that occurs through the process of seeking. She believed in the power of the universe to guide each individual on their spiritual journey, providing the experiences and lessons that are most beneficial for the development of their souls. Embracing the spiritual path with flexibility and openness, as Cannon suggested, allows for a more fulfilling and enriching experience. It is about trusting and learning from each step, understanding that true value lies not in the destination but in the journey itself. This approach cultivates a sense of peace and contentment, as one learns to let go of rigid expectations and trust in the natural unfolding of their spiritual evolution. The third spiritual trap, legalistic spirit. A legalistic spirit in the realm of spirituality and religion is characterized by strict adherence to rules, rituals, and dogmas, often without a deep understanding or appreciation of their underlying purpose and essence. This approach can foster a mindset where the letter of the law is diligently followed, but the spirit, the fundamental principles of love, compassion, and understanding that underpin most spiritual and religious paths is overlooked or neglected. People trapped in this mindset may find themselves judging others who do not adhere to the same practices or beliefs, creating divisions and fostering a sense of superiority instead of unity and empathy. This rigid conformity to external practices, without genuine connection, bypasses the true essence of spirituality, which is inherently about personal growth, connection, and expanding consciousness and compassion. Dolores Cannon's teachings provide valuable insights for overcoming this trap. Through her extensive work with past life regression, Cannon encountered countless individuals and scenarios that illustrated the universality of love and understanding across lives and cultures. She emphasized that deeper spiritual growth comes from an internal transformation that transcends specific religious doctrines or practices. Cannon believed that each soul is on a unique journey of evolution, learning lessons of love, forgiveness, and compassion through diverse experiences and lives. This perspective encourages moving away from a legalistic spirit, advocating instead for a heart-centered approach to spirituality. Embracing a heart-centered approach means valuing personal transformation and the expansion of one's capacity for love, and understanding over rigid adherence to external rules. It involves seeking the deeper meaning and purpose behind spiritual practices and embracing them as tools for inner growth and healing rather than viewing them as ends in themselves. This approach aligns with Cannon's teachings on the importance of experiencing and expressing unconditional love and compassion as fundamental to spiritual progress. It encourages individuals to explore and engage in spiritual practices in a way that resonates with their inner being, fostering personal growth and contributing to the elevation of collective consciousness. Incorporating Dolores Cannon's teachings in navigating the legalistic trap reminds us to look beyond the surface of spiritual and religious practices to their core intention. By doing so, we can cultivate a more inclusive, compassionate, and understanding approach to spirituality, one that upholds personal transformation and universal values of love, and empathy over strict conformity to external rules. This shift not only enriches our own spiritual journey, but also contributes to a more harmonious and connected world. The fourth spiritual trap, materialistic distractions. The allure of materialistic distractions encompasses an excessive focus on accumulating material possessions and striving for social status, overshadowing the essential journey of inner growth and spiritual exploration. This relentless pursuit of the external often leads to a profound disconnection from what truly enriches life, self-development, cultivating meaningful relationships, and seeking a purpose that transcends mere acquisition. The seduction of material wealth and the recognition it brings can trap individuals in a cycle of constant desire, where satisfaction is always elusive because it is sought in the tangible and temporary rather than in the intangible and enduring aspects of existence. Drawing from Dolores Cannon's profound teachings, we find a perspective that illuminates the futility of such distractions. Cannon's work, deeply rooted in understanding the eternal journey of the soul through various lives, emphasizes that the obsession with material gain is a diversion from the true essence of the soul. She advocated for the realization that our essence and true value do not reside in what we possess, or our status in society, but in our experiences, growth, and the love and wisdom we accumulate and share. Recognizing the impermanence of material possessions and the superficiality of social status can awaken us to the richness of focusing on spiritual and personal development. As a counterbalance to the dominance of material distractions, Cannon's teachings suggest a reorientation of our values and focus. Mindfulness and meditation emerge as powerful tools in this reorientation, helping individuals cultivate presence and an appreciation for the present moment. Beyond material concerns, gratitude practices can shift our focus from what we lack materially to the abundance we already possess in the non-material blessings of life. Additionally, Cannon encouraged delving into self-exploration through introspective practices, fostering a deeper understanding of our desires, fears, and the essence of what truly brings us satisfaction. She also saw the value of connecting with the natural world as a reminder of the beauty and transience of existence, fostering a deeper appreciation for the simple and lasting joys of life. This connection serves as a counterbalance to the materialistic view of the world, grounded in the reality that true satisfaction and peace are cultivated from within and through our harmonious interactions with the world around us. The fifth spiritual trap: careless talk and neglect of devotions. Engaging in careless or harmful speech not only disrupts our own energy field, but can also negatively impact the spiritual environment of those around us. This behavior is at odds with cultivating a nurturing and sacred space necessary for spiritual evolution. Similarly, neglecting daily devotions or spiritual disciplines, whether it be meditation, prayer, or other forms of mindfulness practices, leads to a stagnation of spiritual progress. These disciplines are essential for maintaining a connection with our higher self and the universe at large, acting as anchors that keep us aligned with our spiritual path. Dolores Cannon's teachings provide profound insights for overcoming these obstacles. Cannon emphasized the power of words and thoughts in creating our reality, a concept that resonates throughout her work in quantum healing and exploration of consciousness in multiple dimensions. According to Cannon, every spoken word and entertained thought carries energy that contributes to the construction of our personal and collective realities. Therefore, careless talk is more than a mere lapse in judgment. It is a creative act that can manifest negativity and discord in our lives and the lives of others. Furthermore, Cannon's exploration of past lives and the soul's journey underscored the importance of dedicated spiritual practice and illustrated how souls carry lessons and karma through lives. Dedicated practices are crucial for working through these lessons, facilitating healing, and allowing the progression of the soul. Consistent spiritual discipline enables individuals to access deeper states of consciousness, uncover insights from past lives, and integrate these lessons into their present existence, fostering profound personal transformation. The sixth spiritual trap: developmental journeys. This entanglement manifests when individuals cling to their own beliefs, excluding those of others, effectively closing off opportunities to learn from the wide range of spiritual experiences and wisdom available. Such a stance not only narrows one's individual spiritual inquiry, but also significantly diminishes the richness that a variety of perspectives brings to understanding the universe and our place within it. By refusing to explore or accept different spiritual viewpoints, the potential for growth is limited, missing out on the depth and breadth of perspectives that could otherwise illuminate the path to enlightenment. Dolores Cannon, through her pioneering work in regression therapy and metaphysical exploration, demonstrated the immense value of embracing a wide range of spiritual perspectives. Her research into past lives and the soul's journey through various dimensions revealed the intricate tapestry of beliefs and experiences that contribute to soul evolution. Cannon emphasized that spirituality cannot be confined to a single viewpoint, but is a multifaceted exploration where each tradition, belief, and practice holds the potential for enlightenment and understanding. Cannon encouraged an attitude of openness and humility towards the vast spiritual landscape of the journey, teaching that by welcoming diverse spiritual perspectives, we allow ourselves to be students of the universe, learning from the collective wisdom accumulated across cultures and epochs. This approach does not mean abandoning our own beliefs, but enriching and deepening them. By recognizing that truth can take many forms and that spiritual growth is strengthened by an appreciation of the diversity of human experience. To overcome the trap of closed-mindedness, we must first acknowledge the limitations it imposes on personal and spiritual growth. By embracing Cannon's teachings, individuals are invited to cultivate genuine curiosity about the world's spiritual traditions and approach them with an open heart and mind. This means actively seeking out and engaging with beliefs and practices outside of our own experience, deeply listening to what they have to offer, and reflecting on how they resonate with our own spiritual journey. It involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all spiritual paths and the shared quest for understanding, love, and enlightenment that unites us. The seventh spiritual trap, ego-driven spirituality. Ego-driven spirituality arises when individuals use spiritual achievements or knowledge as a means to bolster their ego, rather than genuinely advancing on their spiritual path. This approach can create a significant barrier to true spiritual growth, as it shifts the focus from internal development and enlightenment to external validation and superiority. The danger here is twofold, as it not only misaligns the purpose of spiritual practice but also fosters separation and division instead of unity and connection, which are at the heart of genuine spirituality. The need for humility and self-awareness becomes paramount in navigating and overcoming this trap, as they serve as antidotes to the ego's influence on one's spiritual journey. Dolores Cannon's teachings offer insightful guidance on mitigating the impact of ego-driven spirituality through her extensive work with clients in past life regression therapy. Cannon firsthand observed how the ego could serve as a block to accessing deeper levels of consciousness and understanding. She often spoke about the importance of transcending the ego to connect with the higher self and universal consciousness, emphasizing that true spiritual growth is rooted in humility, love, and a desire to serve others. Cannon advocated for practices that promote selflessness and service as means to counterbalance the dominance of the ego. She highlighted how acts of kindness and service not only contribute to the well-being of others, but also facilitate the individual's spiritual development by dissolving the barriers erected by the ego. Engaging in service to others allows individuals to experience the interconnectedness of all beings, fostering a sense of unity and diminishing the illusion of separation created by the ego. In conclusion, let us remember that consciousness and mindfulness are our greatest allies in avoiding these traps. By remaining present, continually questioning the authenticity of our spiritual path, and staying open to the vast landscape of spirituality, we can navigate these traps with grace and continue our journey towards greater awareness. May this understanding be a guiding light, encouraging us to deeply reflect on our spiritual journey and remain vigilant against the subtleties that may divert us.